alone when I love you. As long as stars are above you. And longer if I can.
Well, I've been asking myself that question about why I love romantic films. And I think it's because in my daily life, I've realized that questions of love and family and friendships are the things that take up 90% of my time. I don't think about serial killers or superheroes or, police violence in my life. And so I write about the things that I am experiencing. So this is a movie, even though it's got time travel in it, about the subjects that I really care about.
Entras en un sitio oscuro, piensas en el momento al que vas y te encontrarás aquí.
Well, I added the science fiction because I wanted to actually talk about something really simple, which is how we should try and see that an ordinary day is extraordinary and how you can enjoy a normal day. And I thought, how can I point out how lovely just being with people you love is, and walking down the street on a sunny day. And I decided to do that. I would create a character who can pick any day of his life, who can change everything in his life, and for that person to decide that actually he doesn't want to fly to Monte Carlo and go out on a date with Kate Moss, that he just wants to have a normal day at home.
Vaya, una reacción de lo más normal. Creo que de mi boca salió un joder, pero era en los 70.
When I look around me in normal life, I see much more day-to-day happiness than sorrow. So I was just on a beach the other day in the coast in England, and the water was freezing cold. But when I looked along the beach, there were thousands of fathers playing with their children. There were pretty couples holding hands. There were old couples drinking cups of tea. That reality is always there. And I think one of the things is when we have happy days and good times, to realize that they are just as valuable and just as important as when we realize we're having financial troubles or life is complicated. You must try, in order to be happy, to give as much value to the happy things in life as you do, to the things that worry you.
Porque Tim vive aquí. ¿En serio?
Pero en el cuarto de invitados. No tenemos cuarto de invitados, pero en la cama de invitados que no es la suya.
I think when you cast actors, you probably cast actors who you like. So the chances are that they will like each other. If you like them, they'll like each other. But also, like in this film's about a family, and we made a special effort. I spent 2 whole days with all the people, and we had breakfast, lunch and dinner 6 times, and we talked about our lives and the things in our lives that were a bit like the characters, so that by the time we got round to actually making the movie, people were friends, and they did love each other. And then you all travel to the coast in this movie. A lot of the movies set on the coast. And so we had 3 weeks together sitting in the garden making the movie. And I think, real affection happens between people. And that's what makes the film have that warmth, I hope. I feel really lucky about having written love, actually. I mean, that's what I think about it, because I remember I only decided to make it a Christmas movie about halfway through. I've actually found a bit of paper the other day which said, oh, maybe I could set this at Christmas. And so I'm really delighted. It's such a surprise to me that it's become a film that people watch again and again. And I think maybe it's because you never know what's going to happen in the next scene, because it's got 10 stories, so you're just a little bit surprised. Whereas if you watch another movie, if he gets in the car, he's going to arrive at the office and then someone's going to shoot him. So I'm delighted, and I thank everyone if they can watch it more than once.
Todos viajamos por el tiempo juntos, cada día de nuestra vida. Y lo que debemos hacer es dar lo máximo y disfrutar de este maravilloso viaje.